The number of pension recipients aged 60 and over is rapidly increasing, but pension amounts still fall far short of living expenses. With the later starting age for national pension payments, the pension gap for people in their early 60s is growing.
60대 이상 연금 수급자가 빠르게 늘고 있지만 연금액은 생활비를 크게 못 따라가고 있습니다. 국민연금 지급 개시 연령 상향으로 60대 초반의 연금 공백이 커지고 있습니다. Okay, so, well, we have an aging society.
Yes.
Right? And so it is not surprising that more and more people over the age of 60 are getting their pensions.
Yes.
So what's going on? Tell us some more details.
Well, it is increasing very rapidly. So the pension recipients aged 65 and over, 65세 이상 수급자, in 1 year increased by 5.6%. That's a lot for 1 year.
For 1 year.
Right?
Yeah.
So because of that is putting a lot more pressure on the system, of
Sure.
course, the payments that have to be made. But even still, the amount received doesn't really cover all the costs.
Well, I mean, think about it. Even for people who are working, because of inflation, it's not enough.
Right.
So, the pensions that they receive are probably far away from being sufficient.
Well, the average actually per month is 695,000 Korean won. 69,500원이에요. For 1 month.
Oh.
That is, I don't know of any place in Korea where that would cover a month's living
No.
expenses. So, of course, they're probably having to take another job or find some other way to have an income to,
Yeah.
you know.
Absolutely. You've got to supplement.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's why you see a lot of these elderly people taking on jobs.
Yes.
Or doing, part-time or, extra work on the side.
Right, exactly. And this number that I just gave, like I said, was for people 65 and older. There's a very kind of awkward middle ground between the age of 60 and 64. So a lot of companies, you work until you're 60, right?
Right. Normally.
But 65 is when these pension payments really start to kick in. So there's a 5-year period.
So what happens to the people who retire at 60?
Yeah, this is the gap. So there are some options where you can start to receive payments, but most people don't receive payments until after the age of 65.
Oh, wow. So
there's this weird gap, this 공백 as we're calling it,
Yeah.
Where they aren't receiving their company income because they're not employed.
and they're not getting
They're
their
not
pension.
getting their pension. So they're having to find other
Oh,
ways
dear.
to make money. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to continue working or find another job.
Yes, it is true. So it is a sad fact that even after you retire, you may not have enough for your living expenses. In
Yeah.
fact, they're calling the 연금 용돈날. 연금 용돈.
That makes sense.
Right? Just like pocket money or
It
allowance.
is. That hardly will cover your expenses.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. So these pension recipients. So recipients are people who receive.
Yes.
So 연금 수급자죠.
Yes. So recipient is anything that you receive. So it doesn't have to be just a pension. You can be the recipient of an award,
Yes.
right?
Right.
A recipient of a raise, a recipient of anything.
Yeah.
It's-
Recipient of a gift, a major gift prize. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's just
receive.
a person who receives, recipient.
All right, let me read that again. The number of pension recipients aged 60 and over is rapidly increasing, but pension amounts still fall far short of living expenses. With a later starting age for national pension payments, the pension gap for people in their early 60s is growing.